All right, the first rod I'm going to do is, this is copper. Now it may look like rusty steel, but you can pretty much tell if you look at the end. You can see it's worn off at the ends. It's definitely a brownish color. This is copper. I'm going to compare this with the steel. Now this isn't that rusty of a steel, but over time the steel does get a little bit rusty. And then we've got aluminum, which also looks whitish, but it's much lighter. And then we have brass. So the copper is the first one we're going to measure. I think they basically all have the same length, so I'm going to put the end of it right at the end of the meter stick, and we're going to look at this end. And you can see that it is pretty much right at 60 centimeters, 60.0 centimeters. And let's just check all of them. They all should be the same length. The brass. Now, the brass, when we get the coefficient, it may, because it's not an element, it's an alloy, it actually may be slightly off. Oop, that one's, oh, that looks like it's 60.1. 60.2. The brass is 60.2. The aluminum is right at 60.0. And last but not least, the steel is 60.0. So everything is 60.0 except for the brass, which is 60.2. Okay, now I'm going to put these one at a time. I'm going to put the rod in there. We're going to do copper first.